Hey everyone, I'm Joe and I'm an IT specialist here at Nagios, and in today's video I'll be showing you how to integrate Nagios Log Server 2024 R2 with Nagios XI using NRDP. Integrating Nagios Log Server 2024 R2 with Nagios XI using NRDP enables real-time active log alerts within Nagios XI, improving incident response and detection. This centralizes log-based management, improving and streamlining troubleshooting. It also enhances efficiency and reduces downtime, providing a unified view of system health. Come on, let's dive right into today's video. The first few steps are going to be on Nagios XI. We want to head to the left side and click on Admin. Under the Check Transfers dropdown, we want to click on Inbound Transfers. And the portion we're looking for here are the authentication tokens. Nagios XI automatically defaults a token, but you can add a token like I did. If you click in the text box, press Enter, and then you can type whatever you want your token to be. For example, I'm going to name my token Test. The token is for authentication purposes for any inbound transfers such as Nagios Log Server. If you add a token, be sure to click on Update Settings. Also, be sure to have the token handy as we need it for our next few steps. From here, we can head to our Nagios Log Server 2024 R2 to create the alert. On the left side, we can go to the top of the screen and click on Alerting. We then can click on Nagios/NRDP. On the right side of the screen, we can click on Add NRDP Server. This is where we can add our Nagios XI server. First, add what you want the NRDP server to be named. For demo purposes, I'm going to be naming mine Test Server NRDP. Beneath, we have the NRDP address. You want to replace this IP address with your Nagios XI address, like so. And then in the NRDP token field is where we want to add the token that we just grabbed from Nagios XI. The last configuration setting on here is allowing self-sign SSL certificate or not. After you add it, you'll see it pop up right here. We can now click on Alerting on the left side again. We can stay on this page, and we want to click on New Alert at the top. The first portion is Alert Name. You can name your alert whatever you'd like it to be. I'm going to name mine Test NRDP Alert. We want to make sure our type is Query. Beneath, we have our check intervals and our loopback period. You can either do seconds, minutes, hours, or days for your check intervals, and similar for your loopback period. For my check interval, I'm going to do 1 hour, and then for my loopback period, I'm going to do 1 hour as well. Beneath this, we have our warning and critical thresholds. You could set either of them to whatever best suits you, but to keep it simple, I'm going to keep my warning at 1,000 and my critical at 1,250. Under the notification method, we want to choose Nagios send using NRDP. On the NRDP server setting, choose the server you are trying to integrate with Log Server. The host name is what will show up in Nagios XI. The service name will also pop up in Nagios XI, so I'd make it rather similar to what your host name is. Our last two settings are only alert when warning or critical threshold is met, and take ownership, which is change the created by to yourself. This prevents the original user from editing the alert unless they are an administrator. I'm going to check the only alert when warning or critical threshold is met, and then leave this one unchecked. From here, we can create the alert. As we can tell, the alert popped up. In order to run it, we can click on the 3 dots on the right side, and we can click Run this alert now. As we can see, the status is OK, and there's 20 matching entries found. Now we can head back over to Nagios XI to see our new host and service. If you go into your host details, and you don't see your hosts anywhere, then we can head to the left side, click on Admin, and then under Monitoring Config, we want to click on Unconfigured Objects. As we can see, my server popped up right in here. We can click the checkbox, and then we can check this gear icon and configure it. We can click Next, Next again. Here we have some notification settings. It automatically defaults to send a notification immediately. You can either turn notifications off in general, or you can wait a certain amount of time before sending a notification. We can scroll down and click Next. Here we have desired host groups, service groups, and parent host. I'm going to leave this default just for demo purposes. We can finally finish and apply. Back on the home screen of Nagios XI, we can go to the left side, click on Host Status, and then search up our server. As we can see, we are currently monitoring our Nagios Log Server 2024 R2 server. And that's it. I hope everyone was able to follow along in today's video. If you need any more support and/or additional assistance, you can visit us at support.nagios.com. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment for any more videos and tutorials you'd like to see regarding Nagios products. Thanks for watching, and happy monitoring!